Porter's got 47 points.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Kings.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
Pass to Fox. Porter against Van Vliet. Here's Metu. He's got a piece of it. Siakam outside. Down low. Here's Barnes. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. On the wing, Porter. Anunoby covering. Here's Metu. Can't get it to drop. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
And we talk about Siakam's versatility. Well, there it is. Nice pass.
Fox against Van Vliet. Porter. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Porter's got 49 in the game.
Sacramento foul. That's his 4th personal foul.
So it's the Kings winning this one easily. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Grant Hill, Chris Webber, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's presentation. We'll see you next time.
Wow, what an awe-inspiring performance tonight, MP. What was the key to your success out there?
And John, we focused on the little things, the fundamentals. We executed the game plan, and we played with effort and focus throughout. So it was a great W tonight. I'm proud of our guys.
Now, were my eyes deceiving me? Because Coach looked like he cracked a smile a few times during this one. What did he like about your performance?
Man, that we were communicating, really talking on D, and that's something we've been working on a lot in practice lately. So I'm sure he was just glad to see it. Just a lot of unselfish play in general. People looking to make an extra pass, give up a good shot for a great shot. You know, all that stuff that a well-coached team does.
Hey, look, man, we need to talk about this Kendrick Perkins report.
What about it?
Look, Perkins is a big personality, but he's not a straight-up liar. So, look, I need to know if there's any truth to this. Do you want out?
Look, I don't know where he getting all this from, bro, but I ain't say nothing to nobody.
But it's true.
I mean, I've been thinking about it, yeah.
Well,
this ain't the first place I want to go to anyway. You know, then you got all that drama, and I'm just starting my career, bro. This just don't feel right, man.
like a gut feeling.
Yeah, like that feeling you get when you're about to do something so stupid.
Yeah, like when you tried to dunk on your dad in 7th grade.
He fouled me.
He didn't.
Look, my point is this. I feel like that when I think about staying. Bro, I only feel good when I think about leaving. That's the honest truth.
So you want out?
Yeah. You mad?
Mad? Dog, this is your career. No, I'm not mad. And everything you're saying is right on. I mean, you didn't want to go in the first place. It really hasn't been the best situation, and sounds like you just want a fresh start. I think that's fair.
Okay, so what we do now?
Well, lucky for you, I already made an appointment with your agents. I did that when the rumors broke. I figured they were just going to tell you to weather the storm, but, I mean, now that you actually want to leave, I guess I'll go with you.
Hey, look, we can figure out a strategy. We can get on top of this thing now.
Yeah, that's why you pay me.
May throw you in a little Christmas bonus, too.
Yeah, I won't say no.
I appreciate you, Rick.
Anytime.
There's never any doubts in my mind because I'm the best in the world. Even though a lot of you don't like to hear it, it's facts. I'm the best. You know what I mean? Sometimes I don't want to believe it myself, but it's the truth. I'm the best. And I'm just convinced, you know what I mean? These fellas, how dare them challenge me with their somewhat primitive.
The one thing I love with Ty Debo's game is just how he evolves and punishes his opponents with his defense. If you look at his path to the finals, he took down 2 NBA 2K League players in FaZe and CB13. And in those other rounds, he kept his opponents to scoring somewhere in the 50s, which with my team and with these offensively powered cards, that is a huge accomplishment for him.
I mean, he always harps on it. He focuses on defense, and he thinks that's what gave him the advantage over Splash, who ran such a high-octane offense last year. So it'll be interesting to see the defensive-minded players go up against these offensive-minded players. I think it definitely brings an advantage to a mode with such great shooters like my team.
This is an aerial view of our location today, Sacramento, the capital of California. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. So glad you could join us on this Saturday night. Tonight, we'll see the Utah Jazz as they play against the Sacramento Kings here in Golden One Center. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert is now a 3-time Defensive Player of the Year. And he says that award is about making your team better. A lot of things you don't see in the stats. If you play good defense, most of the time you don't get a block because it doesn't reach that point. They don't even come inside. Guys, the lane is closed.
He is an intimidating factor for sure. David, thanks. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Eric Pascal. And it's Gobert in at the 5. And for Sacramento, Metu is out there with Jackson. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Sabonis. And it's Porter in at the 2 spot. And the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered. At the point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Yeah, you got to be a triple threat at every position. And at the point guard, it just commands so much more attention. They're the initiators of the offense. There's so many guys who are tremendous scorers that can create opportunities themselves with the ball and do it from deep range to play off a pick and roll and manipulate the defenses. So it has been a golden era for point guards, and it's a new way in which they play, being able to shoot that 3-ball, Kevin.
And so it's the Kings getting on the board first. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Gobert dishes to Mitchell. Here he goes. Oh!
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Now here's Porter. What a tremendous game he played against Toronto.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Nice D from Porter. To the inside, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
Sabonis is such a fantastic prospect, a guy you think is going to play 10 or 12 years in this league, and a good job there getting contact and getting to the line.
And a lot can be said about Domantas Sabonis' scoring ability, but everything else he does, he also excels at. Also a terrific passer for a big man.
Now, here's Mitchell. Last game we saw him score 32.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Porter, no luck.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
Kept alive. Pascal. He can't get it to go.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Porter passes to Metu, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And the Jazz with possession here. The Kings getting the bucket. The rebound by Metu. You know, when you think about the other areas where Sabonis stands out, rebounding has to come to mind as well.
Yeah, and Kevin, he's a guy who fights for possessions, not going to overwhelm you athletically, but he knows his team relies on him to be a force on the glass, so he's never afraid to get physical to win those battles.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Mitchell wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 5 points so far.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Now here's Porter. 13 feet away. Gobert pulls it in. Jazz trail by 5. And slam dunk by Pascal.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Porter looking it over. He takes it in and finished off by Porter.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Mitchell trying to get open is Bogdanovich.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.